Hello, everyone. It is I, Gina Louisa, here once again today is to help raise the consciousness of our collective, huh? Has everybody been listening to the reality, huh? Going through all of the files, listening to the testimonies? I hope you are. I hope you're listening to everybody as they speak their truths. It is a time now to be able to speak your truth and have it be heard. Oh, getting it out there, exposing all the evil. I want you to hang on to this. All of us, right? We're going to hang on to each other. Be the good of this world. We're exposing the evil. And we're going to rid our world of it. Just like my song says. Right? We're going to get the hell off of my planet. Right? Going to get everything that is hell off of our planet. I'm going to send it on its way. Okay? Hell is going away. Just like it was predicted to us. Just, all of the words that God has put through me. My sweet little innocent heart. And I wrote, right? And now, I'm an old bat. But I'm seeing, with my awareness, that it's all coming to fruition. Every bit of it. Just like it was written. I mean, even if you take Nostradamus's words, right? The reality of them, not the skewing of them, but really read them yourselves and translate them. Like, yeah, I did a few for you. Actually, yeah. Everything he said is the absolute truth. Right? The Antichrist. Let's talk about Antichrist. Because we're all about the Christ consciousness, are we not? Yeah. We're all about keeping ourselves doing the best for one another, giving the best vibes. And we want comfort and health and happiness from one another. Yes, we want to see each other come to our best, right? Never would we lie to somebody on the, you know what I'm saying? Our soul means everything to us, and each other's means everything to us. We are one. Huh? There are the others that we're learning about that are what you call pure evil, right? The Antichrist. They're about everything evil. It's so true, right? We're watching it. And just like Nostradamus said, right? That third Antichrist, he's gonna come in like he's this big, religious savior, the Trumpy Bible, right? The arrogance. And now we're finding out he's pure evil. The devil himself. One of the devils. They all want to be, oh yeah, I'm the devil. Yeah, call me the devil. Do you see them when you call them the devil? When you call them, are you Satan? They get all like, they get all cuddly and cooey. They think, they get all in their own ego. When you call them evil, Satan. So there you go. You'll all gladly march into the volcano, though, right? Satan lives in the fires of hell. And there's where we're going to send them. That's where they all belong. Every last one of them. Go ahead. Go visit Satan then. You, all of you. Every one of you. Go ahead. In you go. And there's a lot of them. But we have a lot of volcanoes in this world, so the nearest one will do. And let's reimagine, right? The world without all of that. Really. Peace and abundance. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we can picture that. Hmm? We can picture that. No more fear. We can picture that, right? Like, go ahead, all of you liars and all of you awful people. When they're all gone, we good people can take over. It'll be easy. Be like, well, we don't even need any of all that, and we don't need any of that neither. In fact, we don't need any of that, or that, or that, or that, or that, or that. Huh? We can do without all of that. Wow, we can just concentrate on like abundance, good ideas, right? To help things grow, you know. What are we gonna do with all this junk? We'll find ways. We'll find, yeah. We can share what we have, our resources, and our manpower, and our know-how. Hmm? Wow, what an idea! That was great. I couldn't have. I wish I would have thought of that. Kind of like, oh yeah, great. And let's take each other's ideas and run with them. Yeah, that's great. Be happy that there are others, who are intelligent and willing. You know what I'm saying? We won't have a need to be jealous of one another. Well, we're here to help one another. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody that has an attribute that just, wow, that's like, I like the way you did that, or how is it come to bid, I don't know, anything, I see this about you. Can and then ask this attribute you have. Let me ask you about it. Is it something you can teach to me? Then be like, oh well, let me tell you that I'm so glad you asked me that, because after I tell you about that, then yeah, I can teach you that. But I've also been witnessing you, and you have an attribute that I would like you to tell me about. Really? Like, how about that, right? Seeing the worth in one another. This is what's coming. There is a time after, right? There's got to be morning after. It's true though. That was a pretty song. They put it in the what was that one? Oh yeah, oh wait a minute. Was it the Poseidon Adventure? Where the boat tips over, right? I remember I saw it with my mother when I was just a teenager. And like it was in the papers about what the movie was about, right? I thought she knew what the movie was about. Oh, we go in there and we're watching it, and people on this cruise ship and this girl singing and everything, and all of a sudden this big wave comes, and of course my mother stands up in the theater and yells, "The boat's tipping over!" like that, right? And the guy in front of her turned around and said, yeah, no shit, lady. One of the fucking funniest moments of my life. But there's got to be a morning awesome. Like, we can live just fine without all of the evil filth, right? We'll do just fine without it. It's never done us any good from the very onset of it, right? From the very, very onset of it. It's only taken what is God's gift to us, what is, our God-given rights, right? Our God-given rights. That's what it wants to take away. And for too long, we have been in the dark and thought we were powerless against our God-given rights. You know what I'm saying? But no. Now, we are understanding that we are the many. There are far more good souls in this world. Good people. Good. I want to do good, right? Even the animals would prefer we do good for them, right? Keep them well fed, and they're fat and happy, and they are playful and lovable. Right? We've seen that, right? The lion laying down with the lamb. We've seen it now. Wow, look at that. Right? And a cat and a bird playing together, you know? In my own household, right? It's cats playing with the rabbit chasing the cat chasing the rabbit. I mean, we are in that time now. We are in that time. Well, yes, hell exists. Exists dead. Look at that. Blatantly. Right in our faces. Doing whatever it wanted with our children. With God's children. The churches, they'll say, oh, we love God's children. Yeah, they love to prey upon them. Okay? Anybody prey upon your children. We are in a time now where we know better. Let's reverse everything. They took away our men, to send them to war, and then they took away our land. They took away our children. Took them to war. It's 7 years old, they're freaking Spartans, right? Come on, filthy things. The clergy, same way, filthy things. We're going to clean our world of that, all of it. Right? The light is being shed into every filthy, dark corner. That's what the revelation is. When you shed light, it disinfects, but it cleans. If you're going to clean something, you shed light there and then you clean it, right? We're cleaning every dark corner of existence, right? There's no more spots where we're going to say, well, all right, we'll just let them be. No. We don't want that mindset existing. They tried to pool their collective consciousness so their collective consciousness will take over ours. Oh, they thought it would, but it doesn't, right? Okay? No matter what evil they've done to any of we the good, okay? They've done some evil to us, alright? How many of you such evil done to you? Makes what happened to me look tiny compared to some of the things that have been done to people that I hear. But no matter what evil was done to you, you're good. Look at you. You sparkle of goodness. You shine. You're projecting. It's like everything you went through was to expose these evil, these evil ones, and help rid this world, and help clean this world, and help rid this world of their filth. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you all such a big hug and such a love. and let you know that we're all in this together. We made it through. We made it through the darkest of the times. Okay? We're going to rescue every last one of we, the good, who are in any kind of situation like that. And we're going to shove every last one of anybody who is on the side of crime and evil into a volcano. It just sounds like the best way to do it. We don't want to spread poisons and have these poisonous corpses all around to get dug up later and stuff. Nah, we have enough corpses. Matter of fact, I think we should kind of take graveyards and stuff and put them in the volcano too. Anything filthy. Let's just get rid of everything filthy. All of their weird stuff that they make and anything filthy that they've got. Let's just shove it all in the volcano and start fresh. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. Let's just live the old-fashioned way. Okay, we'll tend the chickens and get them back out in the woods, and turkeys, get them back out in the woods, and we'll tend the hogs and make them, they're friendly, We have to tend to things, nurture things. Because when a human being doesn't pay attention to something, it goes off and goes wild, and it can go bad. Okay, human beings are the ones who are the tenders. We got to pay attention. Okay, we have to tend our cattle. We have to tend our hogs. We have to tend to our critters, and we have to tend to the wild things. Tend to them, not stop them from being wild, right? Just making sure that they're okay, that they have plenty of food and plenty of water, And we observe their behaviors and see the things that they do so that we know how better to take care of them. Even our youth, right? There's got to be the places, the tending places. There's always food and water, and they even let them, they need to go and be and do like we did when we were children, So they can develop into creatures that can grow and be and do, It's coming. We have stepped into a new time. Accountability for everyone. Yes. We the good are going to finally be accounted for. Yay. And every evil one accounted for. Yay. And yeah, it should be televised, of course. So we know. We can see it. Right? Bye. Go visit with Saint and you Satanist. Go ahead, he's down there. Jump in. Bye. You shouldn't have any fear of the volcano. You're Satanists, right? You should be happy to jump in for us. There you go. That's what we're all going to watch. You're going to have your moment in the sun. You can go and you can take anything you want with you. You want to pile on all your gold and your jewels and all kinds of shit like that. Whatever you can carry. Go ahead. Take it with you. In you go. Bye. I'll be glad when it's over. And then it'll be just understood that, you want to be evil. You don't want to be part of the collective. There's volcanoes everywhere. You can jump right in if you want. You want to be one of God's good children. A good child from your birth until you're as old as a human being can get. We don't really know, do we? And there are stories saying that we can get old. God teases me in my head. If I stay brand new every day, if I don't think about time passing, it won't think about me. It's how old a human can get. That's not important. It's living every moment and every day, right? Well, good is it if you're whatever age and you're not actually living a good life. You know what I'm saying? You decrepit, horrible old thing, you evil people. But we're doing away with all that, and now we can revere one another, right? So it'll be great. We won't have to worry as we come to know one another. Every person we meet, we know will be one of the good ones, right? We'll be able to trust and be free. Anybody who would restrict or harm will be removed immediately, you know? We love to the volcano witch. Bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It'll clean this world. It will. The great cleansing. It is light, right? Truth. That will be the cleansing. Goodness and love. We love God enough to remove filth, right? When you don't think twice about getting rid of that poison ivy plant. Ugh, right, exactly. Poison it, kill it, get it out of there, burn it. No, don't burn it. Pour salt on it, right? Get rid of it. Make sure there's no everything else, because you're going to poison and kill everything around it, right, too. You don't want poisoned earth. We certainly don't want poison ivy, right? You don't want it growing all over your yard. Then you can't walk around outside. That's how it is. Everywhere now is poison ivy. No matter what we touch, it's poisonous. It's awful. That we're removing now. Because you know what? Let's, clean it all out of here. Anything, yep, poison ivy, poison oak. All of the people who are the poison people, gone. Any chemicals, we don't need them. Let everything be back in nature the way it belongs. You know what I'm saying? Learn our herbs. We'll eat right and exercise and play and cooperate, and we'll all be happy and healthy again. Right? We're taking control now back of the way aliveness is done on this earth. Right? No one is above the law. No one is above the law. God's law is the law. That's what gives us the right. You have no rights, you and your stupid birthrights of money and power. And you don't have the right to do evil. Nothing gives you the right to do evil the way you awful. You have no right over another human being. Only wrong have you done. And now we're holding you accountable. Complete accountability to the evil. This is the time of accountability. Revelation, the time of accountability. We're here to watch it happen. We, the witnesses. In this time right now of revelation, we're here exactly right now in the time of revelation as the witnesses to be those who stand in judgment and say, you know what, I won't tolerate evil anymore. When we stop tolerating evil, we will stop being vexed by it. That's what God says to me. That's what I keep saying to you. As soon as we stop tolerating it, we stop tolerating evil. No one's going to turn their face away and say, oh my God, it's okay. That, I'm sorry that happened to you, but, I'm going to just let it continue. No. Stop it. We'll come right after your asses and throw you in a volcano. You're misbehaving to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Filthy. We don't accept those behaviors anymore. There are new societal norms now. All right? New societal norms based on God's laws. Right? And anybody who doesn't want to keep to those new societal laws, right? Easy to keep into. Very, very easy, right? Just like my song said, okay? Anything outside of yourself don't belong to you, okay? It do what it must do. And so for you, you are free too. Right? This earth on which we've been born is a living thing like you. A living thing, all living things, right alongside of you, trying to grow free too. Right? How dare you do any harm to one bit of this our home, to any being here living, to any being. How dare you do any harm? Justice is going to come to everyone. As hell gets off of my planet. Care for and love, but mostly respect everything that live and be beside you. Okay? And love that you do. Then along with all else, you can love you. Okay? The time is now. So choose. Are you love's children or fools? There's justice coming to everyone as hell gets off of my planet. Yeah. Get the hell off of my planet. Right? Send it on its way. Get the hell off of my planet. Yeah. Because hell will get off of my planet. So be grateful if you get to stay. It is I, Gina Louisa, here with you as hell is being removed from our planet. I'll see you in the morning.